Tell me where your file is. Here, Melinda, this is going to solve all your problems. The Treasure of Our Tongue.
Wait.
It's by Lincoln.
In contrast to the great glowering gorilla, the chimpanzee is animated, comical, imitative, sociable. So every week my friend Coretta and I clean the stacks together. At least we spend some of the time cleaning. We have a lot of great discussions while we clean. And so this week I decided to ask her opinions on all the marching that's been going on and how big it's been in the news recently, because in her distant past she used to do a lot of that type of stuff. All right, welcome to the hot seat on the Melinda at Bruderhof show, right here in the All-American Limelight. So I dragged you here today because I wanted to ask you what you think about, in the news, all the protest marches going on. Everyone's been talking about them, and I know that you used to kind of be in on that scene. So, and a lot of people are saying that these marches are by and large ineffectual. So like, what's your take on that?
So, well, there's actually tons of examples of success. I mean, you can go back to the Boston Tea Party. We can talk about women's suffrage, civil rights, but actually that's not what I find the most compelling. Now, the most compelling argument I heard from the people that have done this kind of thing was very simply that they thought that this protest was the right thing for them to be doing right now. And, you know, to heck with what happens afterwards.
Yeah, to heck with it. Right, but that percent that has spent years in front of the White House, right? They're very different than, say, for example, your Occupy movement, where Wall Street hasn't changed. You can argue that they didn't really manage to affect any change. Now the big science march.
Hey, you know what? And I'm going to be behind that one too.
But
and
science used to be science.
Hey, no, but don't bash the scientists now, because let me tell you something. Why suddenly march for science? Well, I'll tell you what. Suddenly we have an administration that thinks that they can just deny the most basic common scientific consensus and just say it doesn't matter. Well, guess what? It does matter.
Whatever. I was reading in The Atlantic this article that mentioned this study that someone did in like Copenhagen, I think it was, where he started this Facebook group to protest the demolition of some historic fountain in the middle of the town. In something like 2 weeks, there was 27,000 followers, all protesting the demolition of this fountain. And get this is really funny. There never really was any plan to demolish this fountain. Like, how ridiculous is that? But it just shows that, like, 27,000 people didn't do enough homework to find out that no one was ever going to demolish this fountain. Yeah. But the guy was trying to prove his point that, like, with social networking and the ability to instantly grow a crowd for any cause, and it seems to be, like, causes against stuff are more popular, like, he could grow this enormous group of people behind his cause without really there ever being a cause.
You know, that's just really, really wacky. I'll put it like this. I have respect for the people that will go out there and do the thing. And, you know, you can try and quantitate how much homework they did before and how much this and that. But at least they're doing something, and those people have my respect.
I think if you have a cause that you really believe in and you're willing to dedicate your life to it, that is the best thing possible. Not like an overnight thing and then you forget about it. And so for me, living in community, that is the cause that I am willing to commit my life to. I have committed my life to. So have you, by the way.
Yep.
Right?
But I bet there's people that will also say it's not effective to live in community. Like,
well,
what are you actually accomplishing?
I want to meet the people who think that it's not effective, because we could have some really great conversation, right?
Let's do it.
So, like, tell us what you think, and, like, maybe we can, like, get together with Coretta and me and you and do a collab. How great would that be?
All right.
Shh. They thought we were cleaning in here all this time.